Welcome to the Best Things Podcast. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Best Things Pod as well. Now, here are your hosts, Craig and Aaron.
Hello, Internet. Welcome into the Best Thing Podcast. My name is Craig. Sitting next to me, as always, Bark Ruffalo himself, Aaron Brooks.
Woof, woof.
You like a Bark Ruffalo or a Woof Ferrell?
Oh.
Paul McCartney?
Oh, that's a good one.
Bark Twain? Bark Hamill?
Yeah.
Pup Daddy? Oh, my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Happy whatever day it is you're listening to this. Now, I do need to address an elephant in the room, if I may be so bold to do. Not a literal elephant. If you're listening to this and if you're binging the pod, or you remember what we talked about last week, we did mention at some point during last week's episode that you're going to be hearing back-to-back food episodes. Spoiler, you're not hearing a food episode today. The episode we did record last week for this week, what would be the two words you would describe that episode?
Two words.
Two words to describe that. I've got two words in mind, but I'm curious if you've got some two words.
Doggy doo-doo.
Yeah, I was going to say hot garbage. That was the first thing that came to mind. But yours is more on theme for today. Yeah, we got in the middle of... it was going to be a great episode. We were so excited about it.
It wasn't our fault.
No, it's the Internet's fault.
We're not.
It's USA Today's fault.
This. It is.
You will probably hear it at some point. We'll throw it in there as an extra or a bonus episode at some point. But I didn't feel good making it a canon episode. Like, you know, we had to do the whole bracket and then fight up against the week before. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put you through it if you didn't want to be put through it.
It goes in the category of lost episodes.
Yes, along with the infamous Marvel episode we recorded one time. That still makes me mad. But we digress. Today, why are we doing this episode again? You told me why, and I've already forgotten.
Because August 26th is National Dog Day.
That's true.
National Dog Day. It's been a thing since 2004.
Yes.
And it is... Did you know that dogs are the most owned pet in the United States? Would you have guessed that?
I would have
guessed
surprised? That. Yeah, I'm not that surprised.
How many households have a dog, supposedly? Put a number on it.
Percentage, or do I have to give you an exact number?
I want an exact number.
I don't even know how many. I mean, there's what?
This comes from the AKC.
There's 100 million households in America, maybe? Is that about right?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I would estimate... I want to say probably about 65 million households.
You didn't go like 3 billion.
Just in America?
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes you just like throw out these massively wild numbers.
I know a rough estimate of what the population of the U.S. is. It's somewhere in the 300 million range, right? So.
Yep. According to the AKC, it is around 65 million households.
What's up?
Right on it.
Very rare exacto bingo bango for Crego.
Can you go 2 for 2?
Probably not.
Until 2022, what was the most popular dog breed that was owned in the United States?
Up until 2022.
Yes, it has been surpassed.
I think I know probably what surpassed it, but I'm going to guess... I know what most people want, but they're also kind of expensive if you're going to go purchase one and not adopt. But I'm gonna guess golden retriever.
Golden retriever. It was a Labrador retriever.
Okay,
it was a Labrador retriever. What took the top spot away from it?
I'm gonna guess a golden doodle.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Everybody I know switched to golden doodles.
Golden doodles are very popular.
Very popular. Hypoallergenic. They don't shed a lot.
You got another guess?
I mean, not really.
Do you folks know the number one pet breed in the United States now?
I mean, it's what? I don't Cocker Spaniel? I don't know.
Nope. French Bulldog.
Seriously?
French Bulldog.
In 100 guesses, I don't think I would have
You wouldn't have got that French Bulldog. Do you know anybody that owns a French Bulldog?
I know nobody that I know of.
I don't either. But that's what it says.
That's very surprising.
2022, they took the top spot away.
Interesting. I have a dog.
Okay.
That's all I want to say on that comment.
You're one of the 65 million households that have a dog still.
I do have a dog for now. She is very old.
We're a dogless household.
How is that?
Well,
tell me stories, Aaron.
It has been a burden that has been lifted off of our shoulders. Our last dog that we had was a handful.
Yeah.
And there have been a few suggestions, even in just the last week, to me, like, hey, one of our friends just had some puppies. Harrison and the new baby would love to have a puppy. I said, no, we are not doing a puppy and a brand new baby with a toddler at the same time. Absolutely zero chance. No way, no how are we doing this?
No, nobody needs to do that.
Maybe let the other one get to be a couple years old.
See, and that was the conversation Lauren and I had, because we're assuming our dog, Marcy, she's got to be on the tail end of her life. And, but knowing her, she's going to defy all expectations and live another 15 years. But she's 14 years old this year, I think. So, but she's a mix. She's a mutt. We got her from we adopted her from the Humane Society here. And, just as life changes and stuff like that, it's with the toddler, it's hard. It's hard to be there for your dog. And we moved in the process, and so it's just felt like she's been not neglected, but like not as attended to as she once was. I think she's feeling that, like an older sibling would when a new baby comes in. They feel a little shunned. I think she feels a little bit that way. But we had the conversation of, if we become dogless, then how long do you wait to get a new dog? Because we're probably going to get one at some point. But I want my daughter to be old enough to
take care of it.
Yeah.
Do all the work.
That wasn't the first thing I was going to say, but that's the first thing I thought of.
Good idea. For sure. Our favorite dog that we had Buddy. He was a dachshund, Buddy the wiener dog. And he lived with us for 10 years. He was a rescue dog, and we loved Buddy. And it's been hard to fill the shoes of Buddy. Max came to take his place, and Max was a nightmare.
He didn't fill the shoes; he chewed the shoes.
Yeah, that's what Max did. So not doing that again.
Would you say Buddy was your favorite of all the dogs?
Yeah,
maybe you've ever...
out of all my dogs that I've ever had, Buddy probably was number one for sure. Did you have a favorite dog?
I did growing up as a kid, and my dog growing up was a lab. Prince was his name. And
after the musician?
Yeah, I'd have to ask my parents that. That's a very good guess, though. But Prince our dog was poisoned.
Really? We
lived out in the country back there with my grandparents when I was that young. And somebody, I guess, didn't like that, he made noise. I just did something to cross their path or something. But they straight up took out, unalived our dog. And I've never had a great one since.
Well, when you have a great one, it can be difficult to follow that up. That's that.
But any dog, there are a lot of dogs that you can view on television and movies that can help fill that canine itch in your heart should you have one. And I think we're going to talk about a few of them today, are we not?
Yes.
If not, this is going to become another NFL Foods episode.
That is a very low bar.
That is a low bar.
Before we can figure out the best thing, we have to talk about all the things. It's time for The Thing About the Things.
Oh boy. For context, we said that the NFL episode we're not even going to let you hear unless you really want to hear it was worse than our Thanksgiving parade episode. That should give you some context as to where it falls in the podcast world for us. All right. Paul Revere, you ready to go?
Yeah. That's a great name. As a big fan of history, I'm just sitting here thinking, man, that could be the next. I may go historical.
Oh, with the next dog.
With the next dog.
What about Sherdog Holmes?
Nah.
Bark Zuckerberg.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
You haven't been able to top Paul Revere yet.
No.
That's my favorite one. Are there any sports dogs listed there?
Let's see. Let me
like,
just
I mean,
ask.
if there was like Kobe, Kobe would be a good dog's name. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant.
Yes. Can you believe it's been almost 6 years, right? 5 years?
Yeah.
That's wild. Dog Prescott?
Nope.
Joe Burrow?
No.
Oh, that's so bad. This is okay. Chat GPT is going back to its old Chat GPT ways because we have Shohei Otani Mutt. They just added Mutt at the end of his
That
name.
ain't it.
Yeah. Bark McGuire.
I'm surprised that are there any LeBron James references?
LaBark James.
LaBark James. Okay.
Shaquille O'Heal. Huh? That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Airbud.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no good ones here. Stefan Chewery. Bad. That's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, do you have some other fun facts or movie facts or something to kind of get us kicked off here? Do you have this was your pick. You pitched this one, so I didn't know if you had a certain flow you wanted to go with this.
Well, I mean, I've got some more dog trivia that relates to TV and movies.
Please do.
If you would like that.
Please.
Okay. All right, I'll ask you some questions here. And some of these are just so easy, but here we go. What was the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz?
Toto.
Correct. Which cartoon dog is known for solving mysteries with his gang?
Scooby-Doo, of course.
Yes. Animated movie that features spaghetti and meatball scene with two dogs?
Oh, Lady and the Tramp.
Yes. What was the name of the Tanner family's dog in Full House?
Oh, I just saw that. I just saw it. Goodness. I'm going to try to cheat and see if it's right here. I don't remember it, though. I don't.
It was Comet.
Comet, yes.
Which movie dog was famous for playing basketball, football, soccer, baseball, and volleyball?
His name was Buddy.
Yes,
Airbud himself.
Airbud. Did you know that Comet and Airbud was the same dog?
Shut up.
Yep, played the same exact dog. Full House.
How did I not know that?
I don't know, but that's a pretty cool fact,
it was
isn't
the
it?
same era, wasn't it? Comet, Airbud.
It is. It is.
What a talented dog. So he was like the Matthew McConaughey of dogs back then.
Had to have been.
He was like, he was the Pedro Pascal of dogs if he was in everything. Pedro is in everything. The dude is the busiest guy in Hollywood.
I have this. Let's see. I'm getting my stats confused here. Yes, his real name was Buddy. He was first discovered. He was a golden retriever, and he was first discovered on America's Funniest Home Videos and The Late Show with David Letterman doing basketball tricks.
Okay.
And then he played on Full House and starred in Airbud. So a really, really famous dog.
What a talented dog.
Let's see. The original dog who played Lassie, name was Pal. Back in 1943, went on to play in 6 other MGM films. The dog who played in Old Yeller also appeared in a couple of other movies, but I don't think there were any that could take the place of Buddy. He's number one on the list.
I mean, as far as dogs doing work, yeah.
Let's see.
And that's what we got to try to figure out today is what is the best dog character. We're not trying to find the actual dogs themselves. These can be animated. They can be, fictional, obviously. We're just trying to figure out what the best doggo is.
Yeah, who's the best dog? 2 more facts for you here. Do you know the largest breed of dog in the world? These come in over 300 pounds.
Oh, size-wise?
Yes.
Is that the Bull Mastiff?
English Mastiff.
Okay.
Yes. And the smallest dog breed in the world?
I mean, what, a teacup poodle or something like that? Or Chihuahua?
Chihuahua.
Okay.
Yep, that's the smallest breed in the world. So you go from like a small horse
Yeah.
to a Chihuahua.
Hey, look, to much of the chagrin of probably my dad, one of my favorite dogs in my adult life was this rando little stray dog in North Carolina. We were there visiting Lauren's uncle, and they had this. It wasn't real. I don't think it was really their dog, but it was just kind of a stray that hung around there for a while, and it was a Chihuahua. And this thing was like, it was like this. I mean, they're very small dogs, and it was scared of everything. But that was a fun little. Chihuahuas can be. I mean, I'm not usually a small rat dog kind of person.
Chihuahuas, their incessant barking to
That's
me
true.
just
I
is
don't
very
want one,
annoying.
but they're fun to kind of play with for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want one. I would not want one any longer than I had to have one. But I know we're dog people over cat people. We
Yes,
both are. Yes,
that's not even a question.
but I think I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you for our listening and viewing audience. Are you a dog person though?
Yes.
So you are.
Yes.
So you're like you want a dog. You're going to love on a dog. You're going to.
Yes.
I don't know that I am. The more and more I've thought about it, the more and more I've kind of self-reflected about animals. I don't know that I'm a dog person.
It has been, after our last experience with a dog, it has been nice not having a dog, but I do miss the interaction with a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it is absolutely true that dog is man's best friend.
Right.
Just sitting outside with a dog laying next to you, being able just to sit and pet it, it's very relaxing, you know. And I feel like dogs have the ability to empathize.
I mean, I agree
with
all
their
that.
owners so much.
I guess I don't know. I grew up with animals all the time. I've always had animals around, not just dogs, but all kinds of animals. And I think I'm just animaled out for a while,
Yeah,
so I would love to be in that season of wanting one instead of feeling like, I'm ready for this season of my life to pass from me.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds so bad to say out loud, I guess, but I don't mean anything by that, but I'm just kind of ready for the next phase,
Sure.
But I'm also, I know people who are I don't think you're this way, but like they treat their dog like an extension of their self.
Yeah, that's not me.
Like dog moms, and just I don't know, that crawls on me a little bit.
I'm not like, I do not want my dog to sleep with me.
Yeah.
The dog's not getting in the bed.
No.
I'm not big on dog on the furniture kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I like their place to be where it is.
And maybe I'm old school. Maybe this is my Arkansas showing. I don't know. But like, I mean, it's not, I'm the dog's owner. I'm not the dog's father.
Yeah.
Like I know people that just really just like, they're my child. I'm like, no, at the end of the day, like if you die, they're going to eat you. Like, that's kind of how you need to view it. Your child won't do that. Your dog might. That's just kind of, I don't know. That's just.
I'm with you.
Oh, okay. We want to dive into this.
So what are we doing? Are we doing 12 picks?
Yeah, we got
There's
12
on the
picks.
board, so we're sending 2 through.
Yeah, we each get to pick 2 that we hit the Taco Bell, and that automatically sends them on to the quarterfinals, and into the top 8. We're gonna have to duke it out before that. At the end, we'll draft our favorites. But yeah, we both get 2. And what are we looking for here? What we think is the best character? What we think? You mentioned like the dog that we would want to have. What kind of? This was your pitch, so I'm gonna let you.
I guess we'll just go with the best character.
Okay.
Let's just do the best dog character from TV or movies.
Okay. Let's do it. Do you want to follow a certain list, or are we just tossing out some?
We'll just toss them out randomly.
Well, please. I'm going to let you have first crack at this thing then.
Okay. Then I think right off the bat, since we can golden buzzer these, I'm just going to go ahead and take one from the. I'm going to hit the golden bell, and I want to send one through.
All right.
I'm torn. I've got two.
None have been taken. You're torn already.
This is it's I don't know. I hope I'm making the right decision here, but I'm going to go ahead and take Snoopy number one.
I mean, you got to take.
I'm going to take
Snoopy is an obvious number one.
That's my one seed. Snoopy, from originally not from TV or movies.
Yeah, from the old comic books, comic strips even.
Yes. Yeah. So Snoopy, he is the year-round level iconic.
I want to say when we did our cartoon characters episode, Snoopy might have been. He didn't win. Bugs Bunny won, but he might have been in the finale.
Snoopy would have been up there for sure. To reference our aforementioned Thanksgiving Day Parade episode, yes. Snoopy is a big part of that.
We've talked about Snoopy several times.
Snoopy has been featured on our podcast multiple times, but he's never gotten the credit that is due to him.
Yeah. He is arguably more popular than Charlie Brown.
Yes.
I mean, more people care about Snoopy, I think, than they do Charlie Brown.
And you find Snoopy stuff everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
It's all over the place. I was in Hobby Lobby this week to do some, perusing of Christmas stuff.
Of course you were.
It's almost that time of year.
I cannot believe they have it out.
Well, it's wonderful. It's lovely that they have Christmas stuff in abundance now. And it made me feel good. It made me feel wonderful that there was Christmas out and there was all sorts of Snoopy and Charlie Brown stuff that was available.
Isn't it wild that Christmas time just evokes the Peanuts characters, Snoopy, Charlie Brown? Like it just calls them out from the ether.
When we get to the Burr months, this is Snoopy season. This is Charlie Brown season.
It's Snoopy season.
I mean, we're going to get It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
We're going to get Thanksgiving Charlie Brown, Christmas Charlie Brown, New Year's Charlie Brown,
which I still have never seen. We mentioned that, and I've still never seen New Year's Eve Charlie Brown. Yeah.
Oh my! We got to course correct that.
Yeah,
but Snoopy is the star of the show.
Yeah,
this little dog. Let's see. Where did Snoopy originate? 1950 is when he first appeared in Charles M. Schulz's comic strip Peanuts. His owner is Charlie Brown, and he's very cool.
Yeah, Joe Cool is his nickname. Like he is he is cool, he is funny, he's creative, never says a word,
I will tell you that ChatGPT, for whatever reason, they have assigned some stats to these random dogs for me.
Okay.
To help me figure out where I believe they should be drafted.
All right.
Stat-wise, it says cool factor, he's a 100.
Okay, I agree with that.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Imagination, 100.
Absolutely.
Loyalty, that's important when it comes to a dog, right?
It is important.
Loyalty is a big part. Like dogs are supposed to be. Cats are not loyal at all.
No, not at all.
Like cats are idiots.
They are.
Loyalty, they give him an 80.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Snoopy would not be a very loyal dog.
He is loyal, but not consistently loyal.
No,
like he's gonna leave Charlie Brown in a lurch sometimes to go do other stuff.
Yes,
he's got more important things to do. Yes. But at the end of the movie or the show, he comes back. He's always going to be there at the end of the day.
Yes,
he may not be there in the middle of the day, but he'll be there at the end of the day.
Icon status, 100.
That's 1,000.
Yeah. He got to be the most iconic dog.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a hard number one to beat. I mean, so, if we're being real.
Throwing it out there, number one, put it on the board, Snoopy.
Let's stay in the animated camp for a little while then. Since you started there, I think we can start keeping the animated camp. Somebody that I had mentioned earlier, and I'm tempted to hit the bell, but I don't think I'm ready yet. He's not an automatic for me. I asked if he was a dog.
Okay.
Goofy. Now, I have a hard time. I'm going to mention two, Goofy and Pluto.
Okay.
Because
those are not the same.
But they're both. How can they both be dogs? How can one dog be a real dog, can't talk, on all fours, barking around, and then Goofy can be on 2 feet, can talk, can sing, can have kids, can have a family, can all this kind of stuff? That just doesn't make sense to me. It does not settle well in my soul to think of Goofy as a dog if he's not. I don't know. It just feels funny to me.
So I don't know what the answer to that is.
I know what I've heard.
Okay.
And I don't know if chat's giving you something, but I have heard the creator of the voice or somebody like that who has something to do with Goofy said that he is a different breed of dog known as like a Canis goofius or something like that. So he's just his own little thing. He's not really a real dog, but he is in the canine family. That's not enough for me. It's not a good enough answer. There's I mean, I get it. It's cartoons. There's several different things that do that. My daughter right now, and you'll be happy to know this because I've heard you reference this show before too. My daughter's very into Little Bear right now.
Oh, good.
She loves Little Bear.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with Little Bear because you got the bear family. I'm okay with that. You got the duck, you got the hen, you got the cat, you got the owl, you got...
What's the problem?
Well, then why are there some animals that don't talk? They don't interact. They're like, other birds. There was one episode that I don't know, a deer or something was there, and they were just normal animals. I have a problem when these characters, why are some cognizant and aware of what's going on, and some just straight up animal. I have a problem with that. Be consistent. If you're going to do it, be consistent.
So this explains that Goofy is an anthropomorphic dog. So he walks upright, he talks, all this kind of stuff, versus just being a normal animal. I don't see the problem with that. I mean, that's what you have.
I don't until you get to Pluto and you look at, okay, why are there two different types here? One's that's where it gets me, when you have two of the same kind of animal and one is that way and one's not. That's where my problem lies. Outside of that rant, Goofy is hilarious. Can't sing worth a flip. I hate it when Goofy sings. He does this. He does that kind of singing, grates on my nerves. But Goofy is the comic relief. Him and Daffy, or not Daffy, Donald, are the comic relief of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse gang.
That's true. His draft stats: clumsiness is a 100, comedy factor of 95.
I like how we have all these draft stats on all these dogs.
It's like Adam Schefter and Mel Kiper are talking. We're talking about if you put these dogs through the draft combine, how are we deciding this? Loyalty, they give Goofy an 85.
I would have put him a little higher than that.
Seems like I would.
The eye test tells me he's higher than that.
Cool dad vibes are a 100.
Oh,
and it says that the Goofy movie seals that.
Okay,
a Goofy movie's really good.
It is really good. You can go ahead and mention Max, his son, in there.
Yes.
There was I've said this before. There was a season in the 90s where every dog was named Max for some reason.
Yes.
There was so many different dogs named Max.
And beyond that, I loved Goof Troop growing up.
I don't remember. I remember it, but I don't really remember Goof Troop a lot.
His dogness is only at a 50. Okay, because it says it's still debated, is he really a dog if Pluto is too?
See, thank you.
So they only give him a 50 in the dogness category.
Okay. I would think it would be lower than that, but I'll let it go.
Icon status of 95.
Okay, so a hair under Snoopy.
Icon status is way up there.
Do you think I'm not going to take him 1 or 2? I'm not yet. So if you feel like he deserves that 2 spot for you, then if he deserves to be in the top 4, I'll let you take him.
Pluto, since you mentioned him, he first appeared in 1930 as a dog named Rover.
Oh, very common dog name.
Yep, in the Chain Gang. And it says he was Mickey's loyal pet dog.
Yeah.
So that's how he started.
I would say Pluto loyalty's got to be near 100.
Loyalty is a 100 on the stats.
Yeah.
Okay. His dogness,
it's got to be 100.
It's 100. You're absolutely right. He walks on all 4 legs. He barks. He eats from a bowl. His comedy factor is a 75. So they ding him a little bit on that.
he's not as funny. No,
his heart is a 90. They say
that,
he's always eager to please and he's lovable. And his icon status is a 95. They say that he's one of the Fab Five of Disney's characters.
yeah. I mean, of classic Disney characters, yes.
So if you're deciding between the two of them, which one is?
If I have to decide between the two, I'm gonna. It's like is a hot dog a sandwich, because I don't know that I feel good about adding Goofy when I'm not convinced he's a dog.
Okay.
So I would go Pluto.
But you're not.
But I'm not.
You're not ready to put him number one.
No.
Or number two on your board.
I'm not.
Okay.
I am not.
Well,
sticking with, we want to keep going down the Disney route.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to. I mean, you seem like you were locked and loaded, ready to say something. So please.
Yeah, I was going to stay with animated.
Okay.
And I was just going to go ahead and.
Oh.
I'm just going to take my second one then.
Okay.
Give me Scooby-Doo.
Dang it.
Give me Scooby-Doo. I was trying to decide, do I want to take Snoopy? Do I want to take Scooby? There's no way that both of these guys fall in the draft to me.
No, I would have taken. Yeah, I would have taken the other one at some point in this episode. So you're
okay.
Probably a good idea that you went ahead and snagged him.
Snagged him. I do have some stats on. Who are we talking about again? Scooby.
You love him so much you've forgotten who we were talking about.
I've got a lot of stuff going on here. I would definitely say if we were doing tiers on this, Snoopy and Scooby are S tier.
Yes.
Okay. So
yeah.
To go back to the last two that we talked about, where would you put Pluto and Goofy?
I would put Pluto. I think I might go B tier.
Okay.
And I think Goofy, I would probably stick with B as well. Yeah, I think they both go B.
B tier says cult favorites to mid-round picks.
Yeah.
A tier would be superstars, and S would be our just absolutely legends.
Yeah.
There's
been times I've thought, should we abandon the bracket and go tiers? Tiers. I don't know. I feel so bad about getting rid of that.
I think that you might be. I would almost push Goofy up to an A tier.
You think he's A tier?
Like superstar level. I think he's a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Everybody knows who Goofy is.
Calling him just a mid-round pick.
Yeah.
I feel like. Scooby-Doo. You're a fan, right?
Yeah, I love Scooby, yeah. I was never a fan of the movies. All the movies they've made later on, I just never really captured the magic.
No, they did.
The classic 70s Scooby-Doo, and I think it bled into the 80s, was iconic. Those original cartoons are fantastic.
Of course, he is a Great Dane.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a big dog. I wish... Best dog voice that's out there is Scooby.
Yeah. Most iconic for sure.
Yes.
Rah-rah, Raggy.
First appeared in 1969 in Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Has Ellie watched any of Scooby-Doo?
We have. We watched Scooby-Doo. Nope. Never mind. We have watched it, yes. Okay. But I thought there was a specific thing I was going to reference.
Okay. Harrison is a fan of Scooby-Doo. Likes it a lot. Likes to watch that. Although there are times where I have to skip certain scenes. It's a bit mature and a little spooky for little kids, So 1969 though, travels with his. Is his owner Shaggy?
I believe so.
Or does he just belong to the whole group?
I think he's Shaggy's dog.
Where are you? We got
iconic theme song as well.
At some point, we need to rank cartoon songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Theme music. This is top. This is a good one. S tier.
Yeah.
He has a famous catchphrase, which I think gives him. In some ways, I was torn because I wanted to put him number one. Because I think as a character, I almost like him better than Snoopy.
Yeah.
What does Snoopy do?
I mean, he's Snoopy is the creative. He's I don't know that he's funnier.
He's not funny.
They may be tied when it comes to comedy.
He doesn't talk.
He doesn't talk. I think he leans a lot on. I mean, Woodstock helps. I mean, you might have an argument to be made.
I feel like they are neck and neck.
I would have thought Snoopy instantly is a number one, but now that we're talking it out, I don't know. You could talk me into either way.
Like, again, if we put on our Adam Schefter, Mel Kiper hats as we talk about the draft here, I think there's an argument to be made for either one of these being the number one pick in your draft.
Yeah.
If you build your franchise around either one of these dogs, you're in a good place.
There's a lot of, I think, I don't know.
I'm going to throw this out here. He has been in over 14 TV series, dozens of movies, animated and live action. He's done crossovers with Batman. That instantly gives you some cool points right there. WWE wrestlers. He's appeared with Kiss.
Wow. I forgot all the shows that used to incorporate, celebrities and stuff into it.
Let me give you some draft stats on Scooby. His snack intake, it's a 99.
I believe that should be 100.
I don't know why, unless Shaggy snagged some of Scooby's snacks. That might take it down, if he loses some of those. Bravery. Like, we think of dogs a lot of times. They can do heroic things.
That his bravery's got to be like at a
this is
47.
Like, if you're looking at him, they give it a 40.
Okay?
And
man, I'm all over the numbers today. This is rare for me.
You're on top of it. Well, I mean, you're a stats guy. You know this. And so we put it into like sports terms and suddenly you're like on it. That's all we got to do is just package stuff in sports terminology. So he is cowardly.
Yes.
Until there's food involved.
That's right.
Or of some of his friends. Like, he will come to their rescue, when it's necessary.
He has conditional bravery and love and all these types of things.
Just
all he cares about is the Scooby snacks.
You would prefer that your dog have a little bit more bravery than what Scooby does.
Scooby snacks are awesome. Have you ever had them? You can get them at the store.
It's a thing?
Yeah. They're basically like just cinnamon cookies. They're awesome. They're great. Dip them in milk. They're fantastic.
His loyalty, they give him 100.
Okay.
He always sticks with the gang.
Yeah.
Comedy factor, he is the comedy star of Scooby-Doo, of the show.
Yeah.
They give it a 95. His mystery solving abilities, which we haven't thought of with the dog, but now we have a new category to think about.
We do. You're right.
They give him an 85. And icon status, they give 100, which, again, Snoopy, Scooby, 100 icon status. That's where I'm at.
I asked ChatGPT to compare the two directly, and I have some information for you.
Okay.
Years active, you kind of mentioned this, but Scooby-Doo is 55 plus years. Snoopy 74 plus years active. TV shows around 6 for Snoopy, 15 plus series and reboots for Scooby-Doo. Snoopy has 4 theatrical and 6 specials in the movie category, and then Scooby-Doo has 2 major theatrical and 30 plus direct-to-video. Merch revenue. I thought this was interesting. I want you to guess how much revenue you think Snoopy has brought in globally.
All time?
Yes.
Which one are we doing?
Snoopy.
How much revenue he's brought in 76 years?
This is the Peanuts, franchise, if you will.
Okay. This is going to be astronomical, I think. Let's see if I can be the one who just slaps like this wild number on it. Man, am I...
We're not adjusting for inflation. We're talking just...
year after year, just totals.
Dead air.
1.5 billion.
You are not far off. It's around $1 billion.
Okay. I knew it had to be a big number.
How much for Scooby-Doo?
Scooby's got to be less than this. I'll go 650 million.
Also around $1 billion.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, so they're closer than
you thought. Social media presence. Snoopy has 3.5 million Facebook followers. Scooby-Doo has 6 million.
So Scooby's more popular?
On Facebook, at least. So, yeah, I mean, you're talking... They're very comparable in a lot of different ways.
Everything that I'm hearing is pushing me to the point where I'm like, man, Scooby should be number one.
This breaks it down. The category winners, category, this is the column headers. Imagination and versatility gives the edge to Snoopy. Adventure and popular appeal gives the edge to Scooby-Doo. Cultural impact is a tie. Loyalty goes to Scooby-Doo. Cool factor goes to Snoopy. It's a tie in every category. Like, how do you differentiate between the two?
It's tough.
It's just a pick your pup situation. So I think you've done a good thing putting them 1 and 2 for you. I wish I would have snuck in there and grabbed it at number 1.
Here's what I want to gift you. I want to gift you Scooby.
Okay.
Because it's a mistake for me to take him number 2.
Okay.
Because that means that they do not have the opportunity to make it to the final against each other.
That's true.
And I think that could be very problematic.
Well, I will take it.
And so I'm going to gift you Scooby.
I will take it. Because I think you're right.
They have to be juxtaposed on the board.
I'm going to we did not talk about this. I'm going to do a very rare thing that I don't know that we have ever done on this podcast.
Oh. Breaking news.
I'm going to propose we break this episode into 2 parts.
Into 2 parts?
And we focus just animated for this first one.
Animated, okay.
Because I think there's a lot here. We're 40 minutes into it. We talked about 2 dogs.
4 dogs.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yeah. But we have not gotten very far. So that's going to be my proposal is a 2-parter today.
Okay.
So let's keep going down the animated route. And I think we would be remiss if we see. I'm going to take a dog that you're going to poo-poo all over, but I'm doing it because I believe you are in the minority when it comes to popularity of this canine. You got to talk about Bluey if you're going to talk about cartoon dogs. You don't know what the buttons are. There you go. You found the one. Well, I don't know what your hate is with Bluey. You've never seen Bluey. How do you hate it so much?
This is the equivalent of putting Blue's Clues into this spot.
How?
You're talking about a show for toddlers.
Not necessarily, my friend. Not so fast. No.
1,000%.
No. You've never watched it. You can't.
Does Bluey deserve a spot now in a 12?
Yes. Number 2
of just animated. Sure, it now sneaks in. Otherwise, Bluey has no business even being on the board.
It would have been. It would have been in there regardless if this was combined.
It was
or
a first round out.
No.
That is a.
Well, okay, you got to give me a reason. Why?
Look, that is a 3-14 upset. You give Bluey a 3 seed, the 14, boom, they're gone.
I disagree.
Highsmith, Virginia College is going to bump them. Like Bluey has.
What's the objection?
Make the argument for Bluey being that great.
It is the most streamed thing on Disney Plus. Period. Globally, it is the most popular animated thing on the planet right now. It is merch sales are through the roof. It is incredibly well written, incredibly well animated. This is coming from a nearly 40-year-old person who watches it with his daughter. There have been episodes that I have emotionally gotten invested in.
I am not surprised at all that children who have not learned reasoning and logic yet are fans of this dog. That does not shock me in any way, shape, or form.
But you haven't seen it. You need to watch.
No, I have seen clips. I have seen bits. I have seen pieces of Bluey.
Then you can't really give a good enough reason not to include this character, this show. The theme song is great.
Look, if I were an Australian, I'd be all over this. Is it the greatest dog animated show for Australia? Absolutely. Is it the number 1 character in Australia? No.
It is right now. Hands down.
Bluey ain't better than Snoopy or Scooby.
hands down, Bluey right now in Australia is the best. They're probably their number one export.
Yeah,
look. Those of you got to help convince my boy here that Bluey is legit because he's struggling right now. He has not come over to the dark side yet. Is Bluey the best dog character of all time? I'm not ready to say that.
What you are saying sounds exactly like people who are like, LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
No,
you've taken that.
I
that is
literally
exactly
just said I'm not ready to say that she is, but
I know, but I have friends that are also like, I don't know if I want to say that, but yeah, he probably is.
No, I just got done having the conversation with you that Snoopy and Scooby-Doo probably are worthy number ones. So you can't say that I'm sitting here trying to sneak. I know Bluey's not making it past this round. This is like cheeseburgers all over again. You get stuck in the mud. You get stuck in your way.
Bluey ain't better than Pluto. Bluey ain't better than Goofy.
Yes.
No.
100% yes.
This is like a fad in the moment. Bluey will never be remembered.
Absolutely.
20 years from now, people will not be talking about Bluey.
Yes.
There will not be parade floats of Bluey 20 years from now.
Yes, there will.
No,
yes,
not a chance.
There already are right now.
We just talked about how Pluto is one of the Fab Five of Disney. Bluey ain't going to make the Fab Five.
Because it's not Disney.
I'm saying Bluey ain't going to make the Fab Five of nothing.
Yeah, it is. You're just on the outside looking in, and you're just jealous because you weren't part of the team before it got popular. That's all.
I don't want to be on this team.
You do. It's great. It's so good. It's emotionally, and you get so sucked into the stories. It's great for parents. It is not just a kid's baby show. It's because look, if anybody, I have been a staunch person. I don't want my kid watching the baby stuff. I had grandparents who tried to interject Coco Melon into her life, and I kicked that to the curb as fast as I could. I don't like the baby stuff at all. Bluey, I'm Team Bluey though. Team Bluey, 100%.
Do we agree that we will go with what Ranker says?
I mean, no, but
no,
I'm willing to look at it.
Okay. Bluey ain't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I am surprised. I didn't see Bluey on there earlier.
Yeah, that tells you how popular Bluey is. Not
but
even listed.
Togo wasn't on there either.
On the ranker.
And you said it was one of the greatest things ever.
Well, I know, but I believe what we're seeing here, this is all animated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fictional stuff. So Togo is a real dog from real history. This
is just greatest dog characters of all time, not animated. A lot of them are animated. Now, I am surprised that Bluey's not on this list. I am
like Blue
shocked.
From Blue's Clues comes in at 12. Had you said Blue deserved to be on there? Blue is a better dog than Bluey is. Blue is more popular than Bluey. Blue's Clues has been big for decades now. Blue's Clues blows Bluey away.
No,
1,000
not
times
even close.
out of 1,000.
In the United States, Bluey was the most watched show. Not the most watched animated, the most watched show in all categories in 2024. 55.62 billion minutes streamed on Disney Plus. Keep in mind,
I'll tell you why.
They're like 8-minute episodes, so that tells you how often. Why?
Because kids rewatch the same thing over and over and over.
You're
they
right.
See the one thing, that's what they want to see. We don't do that. So I'm not going to sit and watch Star Wars Episode 4 7 billion times.
How many times have you watched The Office? Your point just got nullified by The Office.
I don't watch it that much.
Let's see. On YouTube, Bluey reached 24% of all U.S. accounts and households with kids ages 0 to 5.
And I don't even know if we can trust these stats, what we're seeing here.
Why? Because
this stuff makes stuff up.
It's ChatGPT.
It just makes up
We
stuff.
just used it for Snoopy and Scooby-Doo, too.
I know, because we're just assigning random numbers to this. I mean, now we're talking like actual sourcing
in Australia, it gives sources for every one of these. On ABC iView in Australia, it streamed 96 million hours of Bluey. The special episode, The Sign, which was a 23-minute big finale episode of Bluey for the season, drew in 2.29 million live viewers during its first two broadcasts. 10.4 million globally within the first week. A poll from in Australia named Bluey the most beloved Australian TV show of the 21st century. Fans aren't just kids. There's a thriving adult community. One Facebook group has over 500,000 adult fans. And podcasts exceeding 1.6 million downloads. The brand's estimated value is at $2 billion, doubling up Snoopy. It's good. Snoopy and Scooby-Doo combined. Just saying.
I want Scooby back. You can't have him.
Now look, Bluey would not be number one. I would not put Bluey number one.
I'm glad that you have that much sense, but I mean, to golden buzzer him,
Her.
See, we don't even know what this dog is.
Yes, we do. She is a blue heeler. She has a sister named Bingo. Father's name is Bandit. Mom's name is Chili. I could tell you every character. We're Team Bluey in the Woodson house. All right, what other cartoon dogs do we have here?
Well, let's just talk about Blue then.
Okay.
Let's compare the two Blue dogs.
That's fine.
Educational factor for Blue is 100.
Yeah, we didn't read off the stats for Bluey.
Bluey gets an imagination of 100, family factor of 95, cultural impact of 90, and longevity is TBD. Like, we don't know.
Because it's been out 4 years.
This is a blip. We have nothing to go off of that this will be anything that is ever remembered.
Yeah. Okay, you keep telling yourself.
Icon status of Blue, 95.
Okay.
Like, if we were creating this podcast for 3-year-olds.
Oh my gosh, there's such a difference. It's astronomical.
What is?
The icon status.
Well, we haven't talked about the icon status of Bluey.
Well, what was it?
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I was saying if we were making this podcast for 3-year-olds, no doubt Bluey would be like, number one, let me throw a Cheerio.
What's the number?
But we're making this podcast for other millennials. That's our demographic, right?
You're right.
Okay, so the nostalgia of Blue is going to be so far superior to Bluey.
Never watched it.
With our people.
I never watched it.
See, there's something wrong with you. something wrong with you. Longevity is 80.
Okay.
Still around. Peak was the early 2000s. Debuted in 1996. A cultural icon. Don't poop on Blue.
I'm not pooping on him. Her. Because I think Blue is also a girl.
Is it?
I believe so.
I don't know. Let's see. Bluey.
I'm not going to poo-poo on any of them. Well, I may poo-poo on some coming up.
Let me get the
All
Bluey
I'm asking
stats
is
here.
that you don't poo-poo on them.
I wasn't going to.
Well, you got there in a hurry.
Well, because it was, had you been like, I want my 4th seed to be Bluey, then okay, that's respectable.
Hey, I'm looking at the list of animated, and I'm going, I don't know who else I would put.
This is the reaction that I have when, just like on America's Got Talent, when somebody gets golden buzzard and sent through that obviously has no business being there, it warrants this type of reaction.
Well, it sounds like you're just a bad judge of talent.
Let's see. Imagination is 100. No, you go back and watch some of those golden buzzer people and tell me about the talent that they have. Cuteness is a 95. They didn't give it a longevity score in the first. So
it's hard to do that right now.
I asked it further, and so it's going to say 85 on that.
Longevity?
Yeah. I pushed for a number to be put on that.
Sure.
And what was the other number that you wanted to know?
Icon or something like that?
Status.
Icon status. It's got to be near the top. There's nothing bigger out there right now than Bluey. There's more merch for Bluey than anything else that I've ever seen. My daughter owns half of it all already. Bluey is the Taylor Swift of the cartoon world right now. I'll tell you that.
Need I say more? Need I say more?
No, you don't. Because while you may not agree that it's your cup of tea, that's totally fine. But you can't deny the impact
People
it has.
hate Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you can't hate Bluey, but I'm saying you can't deny the facts that are there. I cannot stand Taylor Swift, but there is zero denying her popularity, her cultural impact, the icon status that she has. As much as I don't enjoy it, you can't deny that it's there.
Icon status, a 95 for Blue, 90 for Bluey.
That surprises me, and I don't know that I'd agree with it.
Look, it's a rising superstar, it says, is Bluey, but not a veteran icon.
I agree with that 100%. And listen, you know what? Bluey could drop off. Quality could be bad in the next year or two.
20 years from now, let's come back and debate it and see what the cultural impact of Bluey is.
Absolutely.
Then.
I am totally fine with that. But I'm saying now.
Don't put the crown on the head.
But I'm saying we're talking about right now in 2025.
What you have here is Shadur Sanders.
No.
Let's retire the jersey.
Not quite to
Let's
that.
retire the jersey now.
I would say it's more Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Yes, proven.
No.
It's been proven in the short time it's been here. You may not like it, but it's won.
That's not.
I think it's a great comparison, actually.
Not at all.
Yeah. I think it's a really good comparison.
Bluey could be Josh
Shador
Allen.
hasn't done anything. It's been secondary. It just got into the league.
I'm okay if you want to call Bluey Josh Allen.
Josh Allen hasn't won anything either.
But he's
Mahomes
great.
has won 3 Super Bowls.
Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes is.
But
Mahomes has just been fortunate.
how did we get from Bluey to NFL that fast?
You brought it up.
All right, let's move on. We've talked about Bluey for 15 minutes. We've talked about Blues. I guess you're not going to take Blue number 2?
No, I'm not going to take Blue number 2.
What about some other ones then? I'll tell you one I love. Used to love back in the day, Underdog. I used to love the old Underdog cartoons.
Cartoons, yeah.
Here he comes to save the day.
I was trying to get some Underdog. I wanted to introduce Harrison to Underdog recently, and wasn't available.
Really? You can't find him?
I haven't been able to find it yet.
When criminals in this world appear and bring the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for underdog. 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 Speed of lightning.
Man, I forgot about that theme song.
Underdog and Huckleberry Hound is the other one that I was thinking
Huckleberry Hound.
because I love both those. I was able to find Huckleberry Hound, and I've been introducing Harrison to some Huckleberry Hound episodes recently.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
What else?
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah.
I remember Clifford. That was pretty popular.
Great books.
I like that.
Big
It started
Dog.
as a book series, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Really bad live action movie that came out not too long ago. Did you watch that?
No, I've not seen that.
Not good at all.
Give you another one. Astro. He belonged to the Jetsons. Remember Astro?
Yes. Loved Astro.
Astro's a good TV dog.
Right, Rorge.
Yes.
Very similar kind of cadence
Scooby?
to Scooby.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
So, not surprising there.
What about Spike from the old Hanna-Barbera, Looney Tunes? He was always in, not Tom and Jerry.
Was he Tom and Jerry?
Yeah. Not Looney Tunes, but Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Made a lot of TV appearances.
Lots. Wouldn't call him iconic, but
Let's see.
we're talking dogs. How about talk a lot of dogs? Like 101 of them.
101 Dalmatians.
Ellie loves that movie.
Which 101 Dalmatians?
The original cartoon.
The OG.
Yeah.
1960 something.
She loves that. She loves the sequel that that I made. She always wants to watch the Dogs movie. That's what she always likes to say. Give me the Dogs movie. And we put on like the series and all the remakes and stuff like that too.
If we were choosing best dog show movie, to me 101 Dalmatians is a one seed.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know that I would pick anything over it. I love that.
I might pick Homeward Bound. We'll get into that when we talk live action, but
Pongo, Purdy.
Yeah. All the other ones.
And
there's a Lucky, there's a Patch.
Yep.
I realized there's a cat Cad Pig is one of the dogs.
Okay.
I figured that out from one of the other series, but
101 Dalmatians, that would be
it's fantastic.
I mean, I don't know if we're just choosing a character, though. I don't know that I can choose.
Yeah, I don't know that there is a defining character in it. I mean, Pongo is obviously
he's
the dog, but...
there was the show Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay. Never cared for that.
Neither did I.
Really weird and creepy.
What about this one, Brian Griffin?
I'm not so much a Family Guy guy.
Neither am I.
These days, but definitely has some funny moments.
I figure that a lot of people will think that he should be on the list, though.
Yeah, and if you're a Family Guy fan, you absolutely have reason to think that. We're just not. That's just not our kind of cup of tea.
Pork Chop from Doug.
Love Doug. Pork Chop, not necessarily an iconic enough character, I don't think. But
I think if you said Pork Chop, I don't know how many people would just immediately remember that. Like, I'm struggling to remember Doug. I know that I watched it, but
hey, creator from right here in our very own Searcy, Arkansas, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Lady and the Tramp. You mentioned them in the trivia that we did earlier, but great movie. Ellie loves that movie too. I don't know if Harrison's been this way, but Ellie's been really she's able to watch movies now, and it's a lot of fun.
Like the attention span's longer.
Yeah, it's definitely. Now, she may not make it through the whole movie, but she loves Minions right now too.
What about, was it Dino?
Yeah, technically not a dog, but
he had the function of a dog.
That's right. Yes.
In the Flintstones.
Yeah. Which they could have probably just used a dog. It would have worked just fine.
Would have worked.
Slinky Dog from Toy Story.
That's a good dog.
You still, by the way, have your number 2 that you haven't picked yet. Just throwing that out there in case you forgot.
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
You mentioned Bolt earlier. Do you like Bolt? Did you like that movie?
Yeah, it was above average.
Okay. Let me see here.
I think I know. Man, since we shifted to only animated animals here,
Shifts your bracket a little bit.
It changes now.
Well,
I'll
tell you what.
Move to.
Do you want to do this? We can save the bracket and do all of them together at the end of the next episode. We can just talk about each of them.
That might be the
move.
That might be the move because
if that's the case, I'm taking Bluey off the board then. If we're going beyond animated,
I think that's a good call.
Okay.
One that I just saw. I saw it on your screen, and I had it over here somewhere. But that's Odie. I just started watching Garfield again.
Garfield, yeah.
Yeah. Tried to get Harrison into Garfield some. And, of course, not the star of the show.
No.
But he's a good part of the show.
How about... oh, man. I had one, and then you talked, and I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Max from How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
So that's what I was debating in my mind, whether or not I wanted to take him. If we only left it animated, I would be very tempted to take Max as my second pick.
Yeah.
He's a cultural icon. He's
very much.
I mean, I just saw him all over the store at Hobby Lobby this week. They've got all of How the Grinch Stole Christmas stuff out. People love Max. Very popular dog name.
Mm-hmm. What about Droopy Dog?
Forgot about Droopy Dog.
Droopy Dog?
I do remember Droopy Dog.
Again, that golden age of TV, cartoons. Marmaduke.
I don't remember a lot of Marmaduke. No, it's a popular dog.
I got one for you. You might remember. Let's see.
I'm trying to find... I had a whole thing of stats here somewhere.
Let's see. This may be culturally inappropriate now, and I apologize if it is.
Oh, this is good.
It's going to take forever to get to the actual music.
Who is this superhero? Sarge? No. Rosemary, the telephone operator? No. Henry, the mild-mannered janitor?
Could be. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey.
I forgot all about this.
Yeah.
He's got style, a groovy style, and a vibe that just won't stop.
Oh, this is from a different era. You can tell.
Absolutely.
Hong Kong Phooey, chop.
Oh my goodness, Hong Kong Phooey.
Let me go back to Max for just a minute because I've
Please
got
do.
his stats pulled up now. First appeared 1957 in the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So longevity's there. Loyalty of 100. Strength to size ratio. So we've introduced another new category.
Okay.
They give it a 95. I mean, when you think about how he pulled that entire sleigh that was loaded down,
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive. Pound for pound, is he the strongest dog that there is?
He's got to be.
He's going to be close. Comedy factor of 85, cuteness of 95, and icon status of 85.
Wow.
I think his icon status is up there.
It is. He is not the main character of the movie.
Nope, this is not an S tier. I
Right.
would be debating between A and B on this one.
Yeah, I think he's a high B, low A.
Yeah.
Definitely between the two.
Borderline superstar because there
Right.
is still a ton of Max content.
And listen, we're talking about tiers. I think Bluey is A. I don't think she's S. So if that gives you any
Okay, I
ease.
think that's one of the better things you've said so far.
I think we've covered most of the gamut here of cartoon dogs. I feel like we've done a pretty dang good job. You got Chase from Paw Patrol. Of course, you have all the characters from Paw Patrol.
Hang on a second now. Paw Patrol, I would say, is up there in
Yeah.
its relevance with Bluey.
I tell you, if Bluey hadn't come along,
Like,
it would.
Paw Patrol
it would
is
be,
everywhere as well.
That's true. You're definitely right. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
You've got The Secret Life of Pets,
Right,
There's
Max and Duke.
and then DC Super Pets.
Crypto.
You have Crypto.
Oh yeah,
And
you
then
can't leave out Crypto.
Yes. We would have to talk about Crypto in the next part.
Right.
In the next part.
Although he was
part
animated,
two.
I mean, he was a cartoon dog in the comics first.
He was.
I don't know if he was ever in the animated superhero or Superman show. Yeah, I think we've gone through the gamut here. A lot of people. This list includes Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. They said that this one might be cheating, but Stitch is illegally made, genetically engineered to resemble a dog. So, okay. Any other animated? Are we missing anything? Missing anybody?
Here's one listed called Gromit from Wallace and Gromit. What
I know what you're talking about.
is that an animated one? It has to be.
Yeah. It's from those claymation chicken run type
Okay,
situations.
Yep.
One we haven't mentioned a lot of was Doug
I was just about to say Doug.
from Up.
Up.
He's great. He's a lot of fun. He's really funny.
Scrappy Doo.
Oh. You forget about Scrappy.
That's Scooby's nephew. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah. You didn't want to mention Balto? I have nothing to add about Balto. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so you've never seen Balto?
No.
Balto is it's a good movie, animated movie from 95, I think. And it's the true story. It's just not the full true story. And that's why I mentioned to Craig before we started that Togo would be one of my favorite dog movies. It would be way up there. A Disney original that came out in 2019, Willem Dafoe. And Togo is the other part of the story that is told. It's a true story. And Togo, I think, he completely gets overlooked in the Balto story because of the movie and all that kind of stuff. Balto gets all the credit for what happened when I think Togo was the real hero in the story. But Balto and Togo working together, to save people. 1925 champion dog sled trainer takes his dogs, on this harrowing journey to try to save some people's lives. And Togo and Balto were both there. Togo being the better, but that's not an animated movie. That's live action.
Right. We'll get into that.
So Balto would definitely be on my animated list.
Okay. All right. Well, I have no other animated dogs to talk about. Doesn't feel like you do either.
Not that I can think of. Let me make sure that I didn't miss any. Oh, yes. Copper. Fox and the Hound. Copper and Chief. I don't know how I forgot about them because I watched that movie 100 times when I was a kid.
Okay.
Fox and the Hound is a...
I know I've seen it, but I couldn't tell you anything about
Fox
it.
and the Hound's an A tier.
Okay.
In the animated dog movie
I realized
category.
in the conversation we had, because we decided, do we want to do full dog movies or do we want to just do characters? I've really not watched a lot of dog movies, I guess. There's so many that are unfamiliar to me. Okay, well, it's time we wrap this one then. And I guess no bracket, nothing else after this. Rare for us. It feels weird ending it on this way.
It does.
But leaving you on a cliffhanger. You're going to have to wait around until next week to see the bracket and all that kind of stuff. So unless you have anything else, Aaron.
I'm speechless.
We'll talk at you next week then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks
to
for
the
watching
Best
this
Things
video.
Podcast. If
Don't
you
forget
like
to hit the
today's episode,
button so you can
subscribe
see
and
more
leave us a
videos.
review wherever
Nice.
you're listening now. And remember, connect with us on the socials at Best
Still
Things
good.
Pod,
Good
and
video.
you may hear your take on an upcoming episode.